You can see that there is a lot going on in this movie, that there are people interested, and that the process of reaching a consensus is now taking place. It was exactly as expected that the ripple from Brad Garlinghouse was evident in full measure. In my opinion, the general consensus seemed to be a little bit lifeless. After watching the video of Brad Garlinghouse, I will play a section of it in this video. Additionally, I will play a portion of the second film of the day, which will just show the audience. That was simply not the case. Although I am unsure whether or not such panels had an impact on individuals in all countries, we will discuss it because Brad reaffirmed his. Dedication to developing an exchange-traded fund ETF featuring XRP for customers, signaling that this will take place in the near future. It's possible that you already have an idea of how I feel about this last year. By the end of the year, XRP will be worth 75 cents, and if we are successful in acquiring the institutional money and the announcement of the ETF when it is made, we will be prepared to take control around the year 2025. After we have over that threshold of 75 cents, the possibilities are virtually limitless. This puts a cap on things. Consequently, let us bring together all of the fantastic, positive, and noteworthy news, and then let us destroy it. Without further ado, let's launch ourselves together right now. Prior to delving into this topic, let's make certain that we have covered everything. Bitcoin 68.9 was trading at $37.76. Sixth, the value of Ethereum has increased by 33% since the previous day's closing price. As you would have anticipated, the price of XRP has remained same at 51 cents. The beginning of the full episode is where you will find it. With a market capitalization of $2 trillion, the cryptocurrency market is worth $564 billion. My focus is on this particular aspect. Bitcoin is not currently holding 68,000, and even if it does hold, a push down to 66,000 might not be what we are going to be looking at. This is because Bitcoin is not currently holding 68,000. That very last push-up will be witnessed by us. The event is not going to take place overnight, but it is anticipated to take place in the month of June. The next leg up the beginning of this Bitcoin drive is going to be into that $74,000 region, which is going to commemorate the occasion. The likelihood is that we will observe a little bit. If you were unaware, the XRP was the one who initially established the retail business. There is more movement in a sideways direction here. Reopened, and I will be adding salad to the menu. To be sure, there are chain-linked commodities in Bitcoin, but for the time being, we have 8 different cups. Fresh and approved, these tumblers hold 30 ounces of liquid. Name of these devices is Bada Beam Bada Boom. Since then, they have been etched with them. That is absolutely correct. This is a carved piece. There is no way for you to obtain it. It is incredibly laser carved straight into the cup, as can be seen in the blue and white image, and it will never be removed from the cup. We have the army green, the black, the gray, the teal, the pink, and the beauty of all of these individuals besides the army green. We offer a 3-pack of the red at this time. Which piece of artwork do you consider to be your most valuable? We offer free shipping to all countries around the world. Regardless of whether you are in China, Australia, the United Kingdom, Spain, Italy, or the United States, it will be delivered to you at no cost. I am confident in saying that this is the most advantageous offer that is currently available, and I believe that I am the only person who manufactures these tumblers. Take note of the retail establishment. Little by little, we are bringing it back to life. I am looking forward to that very much. Enders, Brad Garlinghouse was the Al makes the E. Observation, to put it simply, it will be a big success so long as the peg for the Ripple stablecoin is as stable as the house. You have the inside scoop on this situation, don't you? There are 589 people that follow Brad Garlinghouse, and he finds it annoying for some inexplicable reason that he has so many followers. I don't understand it at all. If you are aware of 589, then XRP community and Ripple deserve a round of applause. There are a lot of people who are interested in XRP, and it's kind of interesting that Brad continues to use that 500 at the age of 89. It's all about the bear. The truth is that he is aware of the person who is hidden behind the bear. It's possible that one of the two of them is acting out. It would be helpful if you could be truthful, therefore here is a short movie. The disappearance of XRP is flawless. It was Brad's pick that was agreed upon by everyone, and I was given the video. The presence of ML allowed for the recording of video. According to this publication, the Ripple stablecoin is superior to both the USDC and the USDT. However, if you recall, Circle was unable to move the USDC when they intervened during the crisis that occurred with the USDC. This was in part due to the fact that I believe Circle does not have a big balance. As for the second thing, and one of the catalysts, the USDC deed that took place in the spring of last year, is something that I have not disclosed in public. Around 14 months ago, Circle intervened and stated, "We'll stand it." At that time, the margin had decreased to 93 cents, and Circle announced that they would guarantee $1. There are between 20 and 30 billion people who listen to Ripple. Furthermore, USDC did not change at all. In light of Ripple's comments, I feel that this is mostly the result of Circle's relatively modest balance sheet. On the meantime, I believe that you would have been able to observe USDC rediscovering its compensation due to the fact that RLE had $20 billion on the financial sheet to sustain it. This is something that, in my opinion, would have been rather beneficial. In conclusion, I am of the opinion that USDC will continue to enjoy extraordinarily high levels of success. It is likely that you are already familiar with the Ripple stablecoin, which we have not really exposed to the public as of yet. Nonetheless, I am convinced that there is a sizable demand for it. Despite the fact that it is still so early, I am so excited about all of the growth that I have seen. Over the next few days, the Ripple stablecoin will have a significant impact on the company's long-term objectives. Perhaps the most notable characteristic of the largest steady coins, everyone appears to be declaring that they are getting rid of XRP and that they will no longer be using it. Is this something we were hosed in our capacity as holders? On the contrary, the stablecoin functions on the ledger that is called XRP. As a result, the stablecoin XRP will be utilized for any transaction that takes place on, despite the fact that it will be employed infrequently. On the other hand, as soon as you start looking at the daily, weekly, and monthly transactions, you start to see a substantial volume. These seemingly insignificant amounts build up to something. In addition, the additional XRP fuels the fire as our optimism over them grows. Additional use cases are going to be developed. Are you a fan of it, or do you find it repulsive, Penny? She is, after all, in her prime XRP. Indeed, she is right. It is not possible to argue or dispute the validity of this chart. It's a good thing that this chart is getting close to its end. This is going to be a very upbeat and cheerful move. It is imperative that you concentrate your attention solely on one particular XRP aim. At 75 cents, XRP begins to show signs of bullishness. It must remain in that position. Since I can already imagine the remarks that people will make, I do not want to see or hear anything else because I am already expecting them. In order to become our new source of support, we need to make 75, not 75, in the event that transpires, we will start talking about the $150 region. The discourse may continue if you so choose. Given that an all-time high is about to occur, do we have any more time to take action right now? We still have 6 months to take action, so the answer is no. If this takes place before the year 2025 comes to a close, we would like to witness it before the year is finished. When we reach that point, we will have a strong perspective. We are going to make an effort to surpass the 6% overall market dominance of cryptocurrencies, which meant that you were given $6 worth of XRP. It is possible that we will hit $6 XRP if we are able to achieve that level of proficiency within the next 2 cycles. I am merely providing you with the path. I am not implying that it is the most advantageous. In order to arrive at our destination, let's go to consensus and talk to Brad Garlinghouse. Please pay attention, and thank you for having me here. I hope you had a wonderful day possessing, and yes, they are. The day before yesterday, we were informed of some really exciting news, and it was packed with spicy things. All right. In addition, the Fairshade Big Pro Super P contribution, which is worth $25 million, is also available. What you guys already have is like an additional investment on top of what you already have now. Are you still able to maintain that expression? You see why the significant donation is that. It is $50 million at this point. We have contributed a total of $25 million in this year. A contribution of $25 million was made by US in just condition. It is highly likely that we will make a donation of $25 million after that. That this year will prove to be incredibly momentous for cryptocurrencies is something that I believe will be